Okay. So all of these are January launches, so being that it's February, these are already out in the market, which is great. Starting, we have our blisters. Our blisters are essentially two figures with like the accessories that you would expect to come with them. They're always accompanying figures, and the idea being that you could play with them on their own, or you could add them to a set that you already have. So you'll notice that they typically fit into themes that currently exist, but even if they don't, kids can mix and match. Like, what's stopping you from adding it to Princess Tonight or Pirates Tonight, whatever it could be.
Princess on the pirate ship.
Exactly. So those are kind of our smaller ones, and then we went into super sets. We actually haven't had new super sets for several years, and so we're excited to be launching new ones this year.
That's great. I felt they were missing. So
yeah, like we've been selling them, but we haven't had new ones this year. So this is our four new ones. We have two boy-themed ones, Knights and Pirates, and you can see that they come with several figures. You get all the accessories. It's kind of like a medium-sized play set, but it's an all-encompassing theme. There aren't any additional pieces to these themes. Super sets are meant to be able to stand on their own, but then of course, if you have a pirate theme, what's stopping you from adding it onto that? And so you'll notice they've got the hidden compartments here. This opens up, so you can store stuff inside. The cannon actually functions, although it's glued in right now. Okay. Not to mention I'd be propelling it across, I'd be chasing that all
Yeah, oh gosh, dangerous.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, that's a great play feature.
Yeah, and then we also have a girls one, which is our fairy fountain, and what's really exciting about it is it actually has a functioning fountain. So if you fill this with water and you press the button back here, the water will stream out the dragon's mouth and into the golden basin.
It's one of my favorite play features that the sets have, is that you'll actually incorporate that.
We try and make them as realistic as possible. I mean, like, it's such an added play value. I mean, kids look at that and they're like, they want to fill it with water. It's a fountain, it's supposed to have water. Yeah. So why not make it so?
And it's really frustrating if a company doesn't let you do that.
Yeah.
Like if water will destroy it or something.
Yeah, well, water won't destroy it.
Right, not this.
But even so, like, once you fill it, it's like you would love it to be able to work. So we try and incorporate that. And then we have a more gender-neutral one, which is our animal care station. Everyone loves Playmobil animals. We're actually really well known for them. So this really focuses on that strength that we have. And so you have all your animals, you have your vet, and it's just a really great piece that I think kids are really going to enjoy that. So it'll be great.
That's great. These look really fantastic. And I hadn't seen these on shelf yet, so that's great, just because I live in kind of a backwoods sort of place, so we don't get the latest releases.
In January, and then it all depends on when retailers put them out. So, I mean, they're definitely available now, even on our website. So if you're interested in checking them out, you can definitely look online. Or if you're interested in a sample, I'll make sure Nicole gives you her card, and you can always request media samples.
That would be great. Thank you.
So these are our eggs. They're definitely smaller sets, something that you could use for like an Easter basket filler, stocking stuffer, or even something for like a goodie bag for your kid's birthday party. There's 4 different ones. You'll notice we have the girl with the fairy child with the unicorn carriage. You got your driver with go-kart, which happens to be my personal favorite. It's really cute.
That one's awesome.
You got your knight, and then you got, again, the animals to go with your zookeeper with baby animals.
I don't know if that fits in there. It's just perfectly designed.
It does. And what it's actually kind of exciting and not many people know is they double as a bank. There's a slot on the bottom so kids can actually put their loose change in it and save it when they're busy playing with their toys, and the egg is actually empty. So it doubles.
Very clever. All right.
All right, also in January, but for the first time this year, we're actually launching 2 collectible themes, which is ironic because Playmobil is a collectible item in general, but these were intended that you could collect all 6 of each of them. And I'm actually going to move us down just so they can see a little bit better. That's okay. So we have our collectible motorcycles and our collectible horses. So motorcycles have a slightly lower price point because it really is the figure with the motorcycle. But you'll notice it's 6 different types of motorcycles. They have really fun detailing. You got your chrome parts, so really expect them to appeal to young boys. And then the collectible horses, they come with a little bit more. Everyone comes with a horse, a figure, and the stable, and then of course all the accompanying accessories. And so you feel that girls will really connect with these as well. And it's always fun. You'll notice that like the accessories fit with the role of the figure. So this is the groomer, and it comes with like all the brushing and stuff. So we really try and pay attention to detail. And then also exciting is you get nameplates with them. You'll notice they have different names. So they come with pre-printed names, but we also give kids the option of creating their own. So we have blank labels, and so you can name your horse whatever you want. You would never want to inhibit their creativity. So that gives them that opportunity.
And of course, that gets to a core thing about your whole brand that's so great, is that you do leave it open for kids to still use their imagination instead of like restricting
it. We sell figures on their own. The idea is like there's no reason why a knight couldn't play with someone from our Egyptian theme. Like, why not? Go crazy. So, and then we have this is our first take-along release for the year. It's a take-along pet clinic. You'll notice the handle it closes up and latches, and everything can be stored inside.
So cute. Oh my goodness.
Again, it's focusing on the animals. So you have all your different animals, very cute. I personally love the kittens, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that a lot of them, their heads actually move.
Wow.
So you'll notice where the hinge, that those animals have like a little bit more mobility to
That's
them.
great. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. And it looks like the tail might even move on the panther.
Yes,
or
I
does it? I don't know. I can't tell.
Yes, it
Look at
does.
that.
So
That's great. With a little bandage on the tail, so cute.
they're
Oh,
very
goodness.
adorable. I happen to love the animals. So.
I've always liked that.
And I mean, what's great is like kids want to take their favorite toys with them. So the idea being that hopefully they will love it, and then they can just grab it and take it whenever they want to go on the road. So our biggest launch for January is Stone Age. We're taking kids way back to prehistoric times. And
These look
the main set is the Stone Age cave with mammoth. And actually, my favorite part is that the cave is actually shaped like a mammoth.
Oh, hey.
You see that?
Yeah, I totally do.
Which is really
Thank you
cute.
for pointing it out. I'm a little slow at this house.
No, I know when I first walked in, I was like, those look like tests. So.
Good call. So you got it. All right.
And then it comes with a lot of great features. You got your cave drawings, you got your trees, but the flaming tree actually pivots down, so you to like protect you from your enemies. You've got your mammoth, and what I love is it's like really moves.
Oh, wow. It's like a ball joint almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's just, a 2-degree. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the trunk moves as well. So it's really great. And then it comes with all your figures and accessories, so that's our main one. And then we have all the accompanying ones with the animals. It really focuses on the animals at times. You have your bear cave with bear, you've got your saber-toothed cats. You could just get the mammoths if you wanted it. And then the mammoth skeleton tent with cave, then the brown tent can lift off the skeleton. So like you could, especially for boys who love bones and stuff, you could play with it without, but then of course accentuating the fact that at that time they used every part of an animal, and so there you go, it's their shelter as well. So
That's really cool. Now, if you lift, are the legs that are kind of glued to the side for demonstration purposes?
I believe they actually connect there, but I can't tell. You might be right.
That's all right. It's a neat set. I'll probably pick one up, and then I can figure out exactly how it works.
And then even down to our smallest set, we try and make it as exciting as possible. So this, you just have your fire guardian with LED light. The light will turn on and take a minute. You can see it flicker. Oh, yeah. There we go. And it'll light up at the top.
Oh, that's cool. There you go. Okay, that's great.
And of course, the idea being that you start with whatever set you want, and then you build up, and you eventually have this entire play world focused around this one theme.
These are really great, and so this is kind of the new look, the new expression that's really being pushed for 2012.
Well, it's not our only large set. It's just our biggest launch for January. So as you go around, you'll see that we have major themes for all of our We have major launches 3 times a year: January, April, and August. And so as we go through I can show you all of them. Don't worry.
Oh no, I'm sure. Thank you. Well, these look great. So thank you.
Yeah, let's walk down. This is our 1, 2, 3 line. I don't know how familiar you are with 1, 2, 3.
Basically familiar from just meeting with you guys in the past. I don't really have any of them, but I enjoy
Geared
them.
towards younger children, 18 months and older, whereas all of our other sets typically start at age 4 and they go up from there.
Okay.
So, but the idea that you can tell the pieces are much chunkier. There's no small pieces, so it prevents the idea of a choking hazard. Whereas our other sets, the attention to detail also leads to very small accessories. So we definitely don't recommend putting everything for 4. So you have your spots that you can sit there and choose. You have all your animals for the forest animal part. The 1, 2, 3 Nights Castle, these pieces are actually stackable, so there's no reason you'd have to set it up this way. You can stack them 3 high, whatever you want. And of course, you get your 2 figures with your horse and your gate.
And you could even buy another set.
Absolutely. 1, 2, 3 works just the same way as any of our regular lines, so you could always mix and match however you'd like.
Great.
We also have the Moon Rocket. This actually opens up. The figure can sit inside. It's one of our simpler sets. It's definitely, if you want to start small, this is a great introduction.
That's really nice, actually. I mean, it's a great play feature.
Yeah, and you get your little hole so you can see your astronaut in there.
Does this helmet come on and off? Maybe not this figure, but you know.
I don't believe so. I think it stays on, but...
That's fine. Well, it would be a little small even, so it makes sense.
To be honest, everything is great.
That's what I was thinking. This one probably doesn't, even if it would. In reality.
I think it possibly. You know what? I'm not going to say because it may be connected because this could be a choking hazard if they took it
I
off.
was just thinking that would be a small piece, and that would be kind of a small
Yeah,
piece.
so I believe they stay on actually.
That makes sense for this line.
Yeah, and you can tell just from the bigger pieces. This is my personal favorite in the 123 line this year. It's the airport shuttle bus.
Oh, I love it.
It comes with the passengers. They can all sit inside, and it's just very simple because it's an open top. And of course, they all have their luggage, which can fit in the side compartment, and the door will close. So
really
you have your
like
driver too.
I really like that too.
And then we have the recycling truck, which is great because it actually has a sorting function.
Wow.
So you have to let's move that one over, put it in the right shape, obviously, which is great for kids who are learning. And then it opens up and you empty it out.
Oh, I see.
It's got your few little pieces,
That's great.
but it still has some learning.
That's something Manhattan
characteristics
could
with it.
benefit from. It's always so sad when I come
I'm
here and I can't
hoping.
recycle anything.
I'm hoping one day, like if you go abroad, they're recycling things.